Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuoSarm here today, and in today's video we are going to be looking at the Mastery Bundle on the Hongmoon store, and we're going to be determining if that bundle is in fact worth the list price. Basically what I'll do is give you the cost effectiveness as if you were to buy every single one of these items individually in-game for real life money. We'll also take a look at how much the item costs with in-game gold if you were to buy it with gold, and give you a general time to get all of these different items so you can make an informed decision about your purchase. And real quick, before I begin, I just want to put out an apology, especially to my dedicated viewers, for the lack of content over the last month. I've been going through a lot of mental stress, especially with work and different activities that I've been working on, and it really just caused me to kind of take a step back from YouTube and kind of just evaluate things. I'm sure a lot of you have also felt overwhelmed at various points in your life, and you kind of just need to take a step back and focus on what you need to get done, and that's what I had to do. But I'm back, and I'm back making videos here, so it is so great to see you all again. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So first things first, I do have to say that this video is not sponsored content. I am not being paid anything by Blade & Soul for making this video. I'm just providing honest cost analysis to help you make a better decision when you purchase this item. So the Mastery Bundle is available on the Hongmoon store. You can purchase it for 1600 Ncoin, which will set you back about $20 USD. The Hongmoon store, if you're new to the game, can be accessed from the F10 menu, so just hit F10 on your keyboard, navigate to the Bundles tab, and you will see the Mastery Bundle. The Mastery Bundle comes with several different items, as you can see here on your screen, and we're going to go through each one of the items and assess its effectiveness in progressing your character, as well as cost effectiveness. When I reference something's gold cost, it's going to be the cost in-game if you were to go ahead and buy the item. A lot of these items can't be directly purchased. You have to purchase the starter material for these, which then turns into them. So I went for the cost of the starter material. Know that a lot of the materials from this box cannot actually be sold back on the market, so if you were doing this to try and make money or something, you cannot do that. But when I'm calculating gold effectiveness, that is the gold effectiveness I'm going to be using. Another thing of note, a lot of these items cannot be purchased directly from the store. You can't spend real-life money and purchase the item fresh out of the marketplace, the Hongmoon store. So when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and use the conversion rate on F9, which is the menu where you can trade your gold for in-game money, or vice versa. We're going to use that transition price there to go ahead and calculate back on the gold cost of the items to determine the actual real-life money cost if you were to just buy these items with real money. So anyway, the first item in the Mastery Bundle is the Protector's Treasure Chest. The Protector's Treasure Chest has 170 Sacred Crystals, 240 Soulstone Crystals, 40 Elysian Crystals, 60 Moonstone Crystals, 30 Naryu Tablets, as well as 3 weapons to upgrade your legendary weapon up through Baleful Seraph Stage 12. So this basically will take you to the top tier of your first legendary weapon, which puts you in an excellent position to either transition to Raven or Riftwalk/Dawnforged. If you were to go ahead and farm up all of these materials, you are looking at about a week of playing Blade & Soul. Moonstone Crystals can be reliably farmed within 1 day. Sacred Crystals and Soulstone Crystals drop very reliably from treasure pouches, which can be easily farmed in Celestial Basin, and Elysian Crystals, from farming those, you will eventually get those items as well. So you're looking at sub 1 week to go ahead and get all of the different items that you see listed on the screen right here. So as far as a time save, this is not a huge time save with this item. So we've transitioned over to the spreadsheet that I created, where I basically went through all of the analysis, but we're only going to focus on the top 4 lines right here, the Sacred Crystal, Soulstone Crystal, Elysian Crystal, and Moonstone Crystals, the ones from the bundle that we just looked at. So looking at these 4 items specifically and looking at the Ncoin value for them, you're going to see that this is about a 1,000 Ncoin value for these items. So if you need nothing else from this box, you would be better off spending 1,000 Ncoin to buy the materials themselves. That being said, once again, you're looking at sub 1 week to be able to pick all these items up. So as far as upgrade materials, they are not entirely worth it on their own. However, the items in the box are going to sway this a little bit differently. But if you need nothing else from this box, these are undervalued. You're not going to be receiving your maximum efficiency here with your money. To put in perspective of US dollars, you're looking at about $13 to $14 worth of upgrade materials that you could have purchased right here. Naryu Tablets I'm going to put in as a wash because they cost like 30 gold on the market if you were to buy them, but they are incredibly easy to farm, especially from Celestial Basin. The upgrade weapons are the same thing. They drop from bosses, and hopefully you plan on playing the game. You will get these pretty easily within a week of just running dungeons. The next 2 items that we have on this bundle are going to be the Heptagonal Aquamarine as well as the Heptagonal Diamond. These 2 gems will provide an immediate boost to a new player and are very, very nice upgrades. Additionally, if you've been playing for a while but don't have your Heptagonal set, these are an excellent purchase as well. As far as the money value for these different items, both of them would require 20 Hongmoon Gem Powders to be able to craft. These 20 Hongmoon Gem Powders on the current NA prices are worth 240 gold apiece, which would make it an Ncoin value of 375 Ncoin per purchase, for a total value of about $5 US for each of these gems. Now I just went ahead and changed the Hepta Aquamarine to where if you were to already own these gems and wanted to instead sell them for gem powders, when you salvage both of these gems you get 8 gem powders back, which is worth 96 gold. 96 gold is an N-coin value is 150 N-coin, which means it's worth about $2. So both of those gems are worth $4 if you already own them, and we're just going to go on and sell them on. Just to give you a better idea if you want to purchase this pack. And that brings us to the final 2 items in the pack, the Stormbringer True Ascending Soul, as well as the Stormbringer Hongmoon Pet. Now I want to be very clear and tell you that these 2 items cannot be upgraded. So once you purchase these items, you will never be able to upgrade them, and if you want to get any gear that is any higher than these 2 items, you're going to need to start all the way over from the bottom. That being said, you can salvage the Stormbringer True Ascending Soul for 3 Sacred Vials, which is a little bit of a boost to progressing your soul when you do get around to making that bigger. Now because of that, we're only going to be counting the 3 Sacred Vials in the soul here for the gold value, so that's 837 gold on the marketplace on NA right now. Total N-coin value of 1300 N-coin if you were to straight up buy those, which gives you a USD value of about $16 equivalently. With the pet, you get absolutely nothing when you salvage it, so not worth anything, so we're having no values there at all in this pack for it. Now to put these in perspective, I went ahead and put the equivalent if you were to go ahead and actually purchase these items for N-coin and get the ones that are upgradable, the ones that you can continue to upgrade, starting from the version that you get from the story. In that case, you were looking at about 5,000 gold for the soul and 1,200 gold for the pet, a total N-coin value of 7,500 N-coin for the soul, as well as 2,000 for the pet, putting you to an USD value, as you can see right here, of about $120 if you were to go ahead and purchase this whole thing. So for $20, you're getting $120 worth of stuff, however you cannot upgrade it any further. However, these 2 items that you get from this bundle are good enough for about 95 to 99% of the content in Blade & Soul, so that is a decision you have to make on your own. Do you want to be locked into that and really have to spend even more money, or spend literal months of your life grinding for the amount of gold you will need to be able to pick up these items? Or do you think that by having these items you'll be able to run higher level content and make more gold more quickly to be able to upgrade these items? Those are decisions you'll have to make on your own. I just want to provide you with the math so you can get an idea of how much money you're spending or how much you're saving and how much you're wasting. So if we look at the final totals for the items that are in these packs, you will see that the total US dollar value, if you were to buy everything individually for the Hongmoon Mastery Bundle, you're looking at $40 if you were to buy them all individually. The bundle itself is $20, so you're looking at about a 50% savings by purchasing the bundle as opposed to buying all the components separately. Now, if you take away the items that are very easy to farm and you're really not gaining too much from that, you're still looking at a $24 purchase, so it's still a slight savings, but not nearly as much of a savings as previous bundles have been. Your biggest save is if you don't have a solar petter already and are just looking to save some time to be able to get into some additional content. And as far as the history of Mastery Bundles goes, this is a pretty lackluster offering. Several of these bundles in the past have been $60, even $80 values worth of the stuff inside of them, so the fact that this one's only $40 if you need everything, and even less if you already have some of it, is quite disappointing. Additionally, previous bundles allowed you to upgrade the soul and pet that you got from that, so because of that, you're wasting even more materials when you go ahead to upgrade one that you can actually upgrade further. So all in all, this is a very mediocre bundle at best. The TLDW of this video is that if you are looking for a quick purchase to be able to run a lot more content in Blade & Soul, this is a good one for you. However, if you're looking to play the game more long term, you won't be getting nearly as much out of this bundle as someone else. It's really just a break-even sort of bundle. Taken into account with sales that come up on the various items in the Hongmoon store, your money could be spent better by purchasing these items individually. But anyway guys, that is basically it for this video. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you to make an informed decision on your next purchase here in Blade & Soul. If you did like the video, make sure to leave a like, check out some of the other videos on the channel, and as always, make sure you're subscribed so you stay updated when new content comes out. Thank you so much for watching everyone. Peace.